Hey, we're back with Will It Crime.
So, today's episode is about AI. I'm sure most people know about this because it was quite big at the time.
Where's chocolate experience?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I had briefly researched this earlier and I was like, technically it's not a crime. He didn't get charged with it. The police were called at the end of it. Spoiler alert. But the police were just pissed off that they got called because they can't do anything about it. So.
Some things should be crimes, though.
Yeah, there's some things where it's like.
And this is certainly one of them.
Yeah, like something like maybe false advertising.
Yeah.
It's kind of the equivalent of those mobile game ads that you see where it's just like all these weird shit happening and you download the app and there's nothing of the sort.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? None of this. None of this is happening.
Yeah. So, Willie's Chocolate Experience. We're going to go through it like we're at first a person that signed up to go to this event because I thought that would be fun to do.
Fun little walkthrough experience.
Yeah. So this happened the 24th and 25th of February. It didn't say when, like what time you're supposed to show up.
Oh, I didn't realize it happened this year. For some reason, I thought it was like last year or whatever.
Oh, yeah. It was recent.
Wow.
That's why it was so easy to find stuff on.
That's fair.
Yeah. They didn't have a time listed, but it seems like it was supposed to go all day. So, like, probably 9 a.m. to whatever time.
At least, even if it's supposed to go all day, at least give it time. Like, it's got to start sometime.
Right, like an opening of a shop. A shop isn't just going to open up at, like, 2 a.m.
No.
Unless it's listed.
Like, just put a time. It's not that hard. 10 a.m., whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. And the location is Box Hub Warehouse.
Box Hub Wedding.
Yeah, this place, you can dress it up to look nice, but it is...
Like, it has the potential to be a nice venue.
Yeah. It is a warehouse. It's
straight up
concrete
warehouse.
floors. Yeah, concrete floors and all that.
Concrete floors have been in. People like it. I get it. It's fine.
Yeah, but it is, like, you don't think concrete floors when you think children's event.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Might not be the safest.
No. Oh, it's Glasgow.
Glasgow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Scotland.
So, there's that. So, this is the website.
It looks so colorful and pretty.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So, the website's obviously, like, gone now because...
Yeah.
But this is what it looked like on the Wayback Machine. For our viewers, or listeners really, you can go on to the Wayback Machine. It's willieschocolateexperience.com and go back to February 25th, and you'll be able to see like a screenshot of what the website looked like. So we're just going to go through real quick and see what it all looked like beforehand. So it's very colorful.
Yes. Drive into the whimsical of Willie's Chocolate Experience, place where chocolate dreams become reality. Book your adventure now and embark on a journey filled with wondrous creations and enchanting surprises at every turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be surprising, all right.
Yeah. So I would look real closely at some of the images here.
Oh, some of them are... It's very AI generated.
Yeah.
Okay, so the little, like, swirly pink lollipop thing next to the stairs, there's a face directly under it that is shit from Nightmares. Oh, I hate it.
Oh, yeah, it's like the slit-mouthed woman from Japanese folklore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Oh my god, yeah. And then on the other side of the stairs, there's like a bunny with like...
I don't know. It's
4
like
eyes?
Picasso, but... Picasso. Picasso buddy. It's Picasso buddy.
It's the Costco version of Picasso.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh my
But yeah.
goodness.
The other buddy almost looks like, from afar, it kind of looked like it had a hot dog for a mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all, like, I could tell it was AI from the beginning because, like, the color.
Yeah.
Like, it has that weird, I don't know how to describe it.
kind of uncanny.
Yeah, AI stuff, like, the color, you could tell, is a little, especially stuff this loud with color.
Yeah.
But yeah, the more you look at it, the more it's just a little unsettling.
Yeah. And we'll get into some more of the Imagination Lab.
Imagination. Oh, I mean, at least they have it actually spelled correctly in the description. No,
Right. Well, right here.
Imagination. Okay, so that one's spelled correctly, but one in the picture's definitely not. Imagination.
He probably just put it through AI and was
Yeah.
like, hey, make an image of an Imagination Lab. And then it just. AI has a really hard time with words.
And hands.
Yes, and hands, for sure. But, like, if you see something that has some weird spellings in it, or, like, ooh, in this next image.
Twilight Tunnel.
Yeah. You'll see down here the words are kind of fucked up.
Expected. UK. XEPCTED. That's not a word.
Yeah, even the letters are a little weird looking.
Yeah. It's like they took different font types and squished them together.
Yeah. So that's another good way to tell that AI is involved.
Yeah. I mean, the picture's cool, but like,
Oh, yeah. But,
ooh.
yeah.
So did they just like AI these pictures and were like, we're gonna make a convention thing or an event. It's gonna look like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, good fucking luck. Even with the hell, like, some crazy ass budget. Woof.
Yeah. I'll get into it more in the end because the creator of this whole event did do an interview with Australia's 60 Minutes in which he kind of like tried to explain himself.
Okay. Tried.
Well, yeah, I feel bad because, like, on one hand, he did basically scam a bunch of people. Like, regardless
Yes.
of, like, what he was trying to do, what he actually did was bad.
Yeah. He presented and sold for one thing and gave them something completely different.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that in and of itself should be the crime.
Yeah.
Which would fall under the whole false advertisement thing.
Yeah. There should be a thing for false advertisement.
They're honestly, especially when it's this different.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you haven't even seen the images of the...
I've seen a couple, but it's been a while.
Ooh, it gets worse. Yeah.
But seeing the advertisement and like the website for it makes it so much worse.
Yeah. Entertainment.
Entertainment.
Enter.
Ensuring.
Yeah. Yeah. Castigating.
Cat. I feel like I'm having a stroke trying to read these things. Carchitons.
Yeah.
Exarcerder.
Exarchidary.
Exarcerder. Dre. Lollipops. At least lollipops is like, okay.
Yeah, that one's...
Pass the dice. Of sweet teats. Sweet teats.
Teats.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah. So that was the website. And it's, you can see down here at the bottom of the thing, the organizer is House of Illuminati, which...
Okay.
That's the name of this guy's company. Interesting, to say the least.
I like how at the bottom is like any resemblance to any character, fictitious or living, is purely coincidental. This experience is in no way related to the Wonka franchise, which is owned by the Warner Bros. It's right at the bottom, the very bottom. Underneath, like, the privacy policy and, like, company information, there's that disclosure.
Bro, he knew what he was doing on that side.
Oh, he knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah. Alright, so there's that one.
Oh, that's the outside? Ooh, that's...
Yeah.
I would not. That's like something going into like a murder mystery show.
Yeah, it's very much industrial warehouse looking from the outside. Like
It's like a Batman villain's warehouse.
yeah, so to give our listeners an idea, it's a brick warehouse. It has some dirty windows, exposed air conditioning units on the outside, because, like, obviously it's a space to hold events, but obviously they're not going to, like...
It's not an event center, that's for sure.
Well, it is an event center, because...
I mean, it is, but not... It wasn't designed to be. It's got, like, old asphalt and cars parked on the side, what look like very dead trees.
Yeah.
But it could be the season. It's just... It looks like somewhere you don't want to be.
Yeah.
In the daytime or at night.
Well, I gotta say, though, because event spaces aren't going to set up your event for you.
Right.
So, when you hold an event, you're supposed to do everything you can to ready the event space.
Yeah.
They're just basically saying, here's the space for it.
Yeah.
And you get to do what you need to do it. So,
Yeah.
like, it was...
It just still just seems like a weird place to turn into a event center.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially for children, because, like,
Yeah.
no adult is going to go for a Willy Wonka's chocolate experience. It's going to be small children.
Yeah. Like, I could see, like, industrial expos, trade jobs expos, like welding, stuff like that being held here. And I'd be like, okay, cool, this fits, this seems right. But a children's event,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well, and I mean, we've seen...
Go to a park.
Yeah, the park would have been good. We've seen, like, the images on the website for this event space.
Which they advertise for, like, weddings and shit.
Yeah. So, like, you can dress it up.
Yeah.
The exterior would need quite a bit of work, but...
I think the interior is easier to dress up than the exterior. For sure.
Yeah, so there's a picture of everybody going in.
It doesn't even look like anything. It looks like they're ushering a bunch of children into a freaking warehouse.
Yeah, from the outside, which
Which, you know, is sketchy in its own right.
yeah. So you go in, and this is the first thing you see.
Oh. A little lackluster.
Yeah.
Factory.
Yeah. So to give our listeners a visual, it's a purple little arch gate with the word factory over the top of it, and black tarps hanging from the wall to this little archway, and little, like, standing lights in front of it.
Yep. And it looks like the back of it, the background or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it looks more like an airplane hangar
Yeah.
than
yeah.
a factory or like just an airport.
Well, he didn't do anything to, like...
No. I mean, ample lighting.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you hear what he wanted to do with the space, it doesn't make any sense why he picked this location.
Oh boy. I see a mushroom in the back.
Yeah, they had, like, bench seating outside of the little, like, right before you got in there.
Well, at least you got to sit down and look at the very sad display.
At the archway, yeah, that was it.
They're not even like fully black, like tarps or whatever. They're sheer. You can see through them. They're not hiding anything.
Yeah, I have a suspicion that they were just sheets. They weren't, like,
Probably.
blackout curtains or anything like
No,
that. Although,
definitely not.
my blackout curtains are actually quite sheer, so it just could have been
You know,
shitty blackout curtains.
A lot of blackout curtains they're lies. They should also be arrested for false advertisement.
Yeah, if it doesn't completely black out my room, then it doesn't...
No.
False.
Okay, this looks like it's supposed to be like Willy Wonka meets horror movie, because why is there a fog machine?
Yeah, yeah. So, for our listeners, there's foam mushrooms in the corner, like a big mushroom
The
thing.
mushrooms are cute, though. I'll give them that. They're adorable mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. Some of the props look really good. It's just they're sparse. There's very few props laying around.
There's barely anything that looks like a single candy sitting on a turf mound.
Yeah, I think that's part of the bridge. Here, let's see. The next.
I think so.
Yeah, so they had like a little fake bridge that had turf going across because the chocolate river, quote unquote.
Okay. The bounce house. It's like school cafeteria. Yeah. Empty school cafeteria with just a pink and purple bounce house off to the corner. Not even in the middle. It's shoved in a corner.
Yeah, yeah.
And like a Mario tube.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
expect a piranha plant to come out of that.
Yeah, the pipe, yeah. And then they have like a couple of candy props and like fake hedges that are like twirled around.
Yeah, but there's like 3 of them. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. So there's like in total, let's see if I can go back. Oh no, but I go forward. Okay, never mind. But you can tell that there wasn't very much money sent to props.
What is that table? What is
on that table? That's lemonade and the jelly beans that they were handing out to the children.
That's not even half a cup. That's like a quarter cup of lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like a couple scattered on this table. There's nothing else around it.
No, yeah.
Oh my god, that is pitiful.
Yeah, and if you see on that top picture, they have just big tarps of AI generated images of like candy and stuff.
Here, come take your picture in front of this and not anything else. Because this is what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, and then they got the gigantic sparkly rainbow arch, but like,
But it leads to like nothing.
yeah,
A gummy bear and a gumdrop.
yeah, big foam ones.
And industrial pipes in the background. I don't know if those are props. I think those might just be
They're a little colorful to be just random.
They are a little colorful, but also some pipes are just colored based on hazard level, and those are hazard level colors.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
But I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. 2 jelly beans.
Yeah, actors gave each child 2 jelly beans and a quarter cup of lemonade, which
Quickly ran out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah. And of course, throughout all of this, there's a performance going on. So they had 3 45-minute performances of the script, and then the actors were told to abandon the script and just let the guests walk through themselves. And so the actors improvised.
2 jelly beans.
Yeah, and then it was like a little bit of jelly beans, and then 2 jelly beans, and then 1 jelly bean, and then...
Did they have no idea how many people were going to show up to this? They sold tickets, right?
Tickets were $45. Yeah.
$45
In American money, yeah.
for this nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah. In Glasgow money, which I think is pounds or something like that, it's like 35. So,
Still,
yeah. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
This should be a free thing if it's or at most $5.
Oh, yeah. You had to buy one for the children as well. So you had to buy tickets for each child and the adult.
Oh my god. That's so expensive.
Yeah.
Might as well just go to Disneyland.
Right. You know, in the Australian 60-minute interview, they interviewed this one mom who had 6 kids.
Huh. Oh no.
And she bought tickets for each of the children.
No, please tell me she got her money back. Oh my god.
Some people got their money back, but some people did not, it sounds like. So,
That is a crime.
yeah.
This is a con, not a convention.
I'm going to rewind to the day before the event so that way you can get a background of the actors, the script, all that sort of stuff, the setup. So day 23rd, during the dress rehearsal, the location is basically what it is. They
Sparsely decorated.
Yeah, which is basically how they arrived the day of. Actors were told that the crew would finish working on the decorations and it would be ready the next day, but it obviously just stayed the same.
This is it, actually.
Yeah, yeah. So there's 3 different actors that were playing Willie McDuff, aka the knockoff Willy Wonka.
McDuff. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And they were given 1 day to learn the script. So they were handed this script the day before and were like, learn this script.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. They all they all look vastly different.
What's with the creepy person in the background with the iron mask looking thing?
Oh, I will. That's not this next slide, but the slide after. So
Okay.
they had 2 different Wonkadoodles.
Well, they look thrilled.
Yes, I'm sure you've seen the meme image of the poor Oompa Loompa.
Wonky doodles.
Yeah, aka Wonky Doodles.
Wonky doodles.
They were given their costume an hour before the event in an Amazon box. So they just bought these costumes like basically what 3 days before or something like that.
Oh boy. Who knows what quality they would have been? What if they were just not at all what they... Honestly, they probably would have still been like, have at thee.
Right, and they didn't even like, you know how sizing is. Like, God forbid they didn't fit.
I mean, it looks like the one with the white shirt under. That one doesn't really look like it fits.
Yeah, so because that person is the same one as this other one with the makeup on,
Oh.
doing the selfie. So there was only 2 different, 2 Wonky Doodles. It seems like because those are
Wonky doodles.
those are the only 2 that I could find. So they've both gone on to different interviews and things like that. So the meth lab version of that image.
Meth lab. It looks like they're at a meth lab. What are they doing?
It was just a chemistry set that they were supposed to play with to like entertain the kids, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Meth.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, it's bad. For our listeners, we have they have green wigs on.
Very bad green wigs. Look like coconuts on their heads.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying their best though, especially
are.
in that second picture. They're like really trying.
And they probably did not have time to deal with the wigs.
No.
And get them looking even remotely decent.
Well, they got this stuff an hour before the event. They're like, how are you supposed to fix a wig in an hour? Like,
You're not.
no.
It's not gonna happen.
No, yeah. And they're wearing like a brown top with like black and white stripes with like
It's
binding.
like off the shoulder
Yeah.
sort of deal.
Yeah. And it looks like white bottoms. So it was probably like a white skirt.
Yeah.
So very interesting costumes. But
Yeah.
then we got the unknown.
The unknown. I don't like it.
Yeah.
This is horror movie vibes.
So
It's Willy Wonka mixed with horror movies.
so this is the one with the iron mask that Chris was talking about before. Just a silver mask and black like hair. The unknown was played by a 16-year-old girl who really just went into her role like it was nobody's business.
Honestly, she was probably the one who had the most fun at this event.
Oh, yeah. It seems like it. And so she's wearing the mask, but she's also wearing a black robe that basically covers her entire body. Like, there was a period of time where nobody knew if the unknown was played by a guy or a girl. Like, they were trying to find this person. They thought it was a guy for a long time because the black robe covered their entire body.
You can't tell.
You can't
Yeah.
tell at all. So, yeah, not much information is known about this person, but yeah.
Did they say why the unknown was part of this?
Oh, it's part of the script. We have the script.
Oh,
We
okay,
have the
okay.
script. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. All these actors were locked into it via contract because they were all, I think they were all found on, I think it was either Indeed or something, like the job site, and they were supposed to be paid like $500 per day or something like that.
Did they get paid? Did they get that $500 per day?
So, from what I understand, I think it's on one of the last slides, but basically, a lot of them didn't get paid up until like the very last minute, and one of them hadn't been paid up till like the 24th or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so as of that date. But yeah.
The script. Oh my god.
Okay, so TMZ got a copy of
Oh,
the
no.
script, and it's 14 pages of
Oh my god. And they were supposed to memorize that in a day?
yeah, it's very confusing. So we're not going to go through the whole script. We'll leave it linked in the description.
Yes, absolutely.
if y'all want to see it, but it is incredibly rough. Just super duper rough. So we're gonna just go through a quick, summary of what the events should have been. So Macduff, our Wonka stand-in here, is yeah, is to lead the audience through the quote Garden of Enchantment and the quote Twilight Tunnel.
Okay.
I
Garden disappointment.
yeah.
It's not enchanting.
Yeah, there's no real garden or anything like that, unless
No.
it's a garden of concrete.
Yeah. It's that concrete jungle.
Yeah, and there wasn't a Twilight Tunnel. There was an Imagination Lab archway.
Is that what the little little meth lab thing going on?
Maybe.
Maybe?
It's
I mean-
real.
Where else would they put the lab?
I don't know. It was real hard to get a good floor plan of where everything was, because all these pictures that we have access to as the public were taken by people who actually went to the event.
Because the event didn't want to advertise their shame.
Right, yeah, they're not gonna walk through beforehand to advertise what it looks like for people to come. For sure.
Imagine if they did. If they really thought, like, yeah, this is good.
I don't think they knew what they were going to do for the interior until the day before.
Oh my god. No.
Because, I mean, they didn't really have a whole heck of a lot to, show or anything. So,
Plan shit. Especially an event like this. Plan shit. For, like, months in advance. Get an idea going.
yeah. They are confronted by the, quote, unknown, a, quote, evil chocolate maker who lives in the walls, who is trying to steal the magical anti-graffiti gobstopper, quote, unquote, from Macduff's Imagination Lab.
Okay.
The gobstopper can make any room sparkle without lifting a finger.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So that's where the unknown comes in.
The unknown's fucking creepy as all hell.
Yeah, the idea for it, for sure. Gurley was just doing her job. She's like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm a villain, I'm gonna play the villain.
She was nailing it. Yeah.
She did her very best.
She did.
I hope she gets a lot more acting roles after this. She was a good
Honestly. Yeah. She took a shitty situation
Yeah.
and just made it work for her.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that for really all of the actors, because they really tried their best.
Honestly, yeah. They did. But man, oh, it's so sad.
Yeah. Macduff defeats the unknown by amplifying the power of the gobstopper and causing the unknown to be, quote, gently swept up by a robotic vacuum, humorously ending the confrontation.
Was there supposed to be a giant vacuum to suck them up?
There wasn't even a regular vacuum.
It's just like a giant Roomba coming through.
Yeah, well, I mean, they could have played it off with a regular vacuum,
Yeah.
just like from, I don't know, like Target or something, but they didn't.
Didn't even have a vacuum.
They didn't even have a vacuum. The guy that made this whole event could have just brought his vacuum from home. He didn't even have to spend money.
Yeah, and there's probably a supply closet or janitor closet somewhere in that building.
Well, I mean, yeah. If he didn't want to, like, ruin...
Go borrow vacuum.
If he didn't want to, like, risk, getting in trouble with the venue and going through their shit, I could understand not going into theirs. But he could have
Yeah.
just brought his own from home.
Brought one from home, got one from the Goodwill,
Something.
whatever.
Yeah.
There's options.
Yeah. So,
Make one out of paper. Shit.
obviously, the actors realize that there isn't a vacuum on set at all. So they obviously had to, like, improvise the ending scenes.
I want to see what this is.
I know.
I want to know.
There's no real footage of it, unfortunately, because I think most people were just too disappointed to even begin.
It was just like, what is even happening?
From my understanding, the unknown was like, I just had to like awkwardly walk off at the end.
Just like, okay. Just walk.
Because like they can't, there's nothing to show. Like I bet they
Yeah.
didn't even have like a gobstopper or anything to like.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So the 15 of those pages were nonsensical monologues for Macduff, the Arwanka stand-in.
This was definitely AI generated.
Yeah. A script quote from Vanity Fair was, "There is a man who lives here. His name is not known, so we call him the Unknown. The Unknown is an evil chocolate maker who lives in the walls."
Okay.
It's legible.
It is.
It's understandable, but like there are way better ways to like word that.
I feel like a child could make a better script.
Yeah. Well, the guy who made this whole event claims that he has dyslexia
Okay.
and that he ran the script through AI for grammar help and continuity,
Okay.
which AI does not do well with continuity.
Granted, AI has gotten better over the years,
Yeah, but like,
but you can still tell.
yeah, it's not good with continuity. It makes up information.
It doesn't know what's real and what's not. Everything's on the internet.
Right. And, like, did you hear about the case where a lawyer basically used AI to try and write his defense for a case? It quoted completely made up court cases,
Oh no.
and the lawyer, asked the AI, "Oh, are these real cases?" And of course the AI was like, "Yeah, they are."
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The AI could have been pulling from some court case from like a fantasy novel for all we know.
Well, and like AI is basically the way that it works is it'll have a word and then it'll look for the next best word that fits into it based off of certain rules.
Yeah.
So it uses examples from previous writings for sure, but it also they're trying to get it so that way it doesn't completely copy and paste writing that it
Right.
uses as its source code. So that means it just fucking hallucinates for no apparent reason. Like there's no factual like bucket for this is factual information, pull from this
Oh.
kind of thing. So it's
Oh.
it's no bueno.
It's bad.
Yeah. I don't like AI, if you can tell. But
No.
you know, there are some uses for it, but like doing anything creatively with it is not the best.
Yeah, and trying to do your fucking job with it.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It's for funsies. It's for playing around. I don't know.
Yeah. So we're gonna go back to the day of the event because obviously there was fallout from this whole event.
Yes. Absolutely. Did it run for 2 days or was it just the one day and then they're like, oh shit.
Oh no. Yeah, no, it halfway through the opening day it was canceled.
It didn't even run for one day.
No, they got through 3 runs of the actual script and then they were like, "Oop, we're done."
I'm surprised they got through 3.
Yeah. Customers were obviously not notified that the event was canceled, so people who showed up later in the day showed up to everything closed off and like nothing open and nobody there.
They didn't miss much.
No, but you know, obviously.
But still, I would also be very much upset. I'd be upset even if I showed up and, found out it was nothing happening. And then to pay for this thing and go and it's canceled and not notified. Like, that's also, like, people, come on.
Yeah. So, like, after the 3rd run of the script, apparently the actors were like, all right, we're going to go to a bar. Like, because the person who ran the event was like, okay, we're closing it all down. And
Yeah.
so they were like, okay, well, we're going to go to a bar to, like, drink off this mess, basically. But they probably left, like, some of their like, personal stuff at the place because they were like, okay, we're gonna wait for a second. We're gonna wait for a second and then we're gonna come back and get our stuff and like clean up.
Yeah.
So when they came back after going to the bar, apparently several cop cars were out front. Because customers had called the cops and
Yeah.
been like, what the fuck?
This is not okay.
Oh, yeah.
That is hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Several customers obviously asked for refunds. Some people would claim that they got their refunds on Facebook, because they also had a Facebook page, the event.
Oh.
But I hesitate to say that those are real.
Yeah.
Don't know.
You never know.
Who knows? Yeah, as of March 6, 2024, at least one of the actors had not been paid.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah.
That's illegal for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would know.
Yep. So his ass.
Yeah. So Billy Cole was the guy who made this whole event, who's behind House of Illuminati. Yeah, he did a couple of different interviews, and one of his quotes from an interview with STV News was, "My vision of the artistic rendition of a well-known book didn't come to fruition. For that, I am absolutely, truly, and utterly sorry."
Didn't even come close to anything.
Yeah. Yeah. So, from his interview with 60 Minutes Australia, he claimed that he was going to have like a light show, like one of those light shows that are with projectors that do lights all over the place kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they didn't arrive.
Uh,
But regardless, he still didn't have enough props or setup or anything like that to really go and make this a whole entire event.
right.
So it still wouldn't have filled out the whole place.
No.
Even if you did have this light show thing.
It would have been one more little thing to add to the sadness.
Yeah. Well, and I think he might have gotten away with it if it was a smaller location.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the props looked good.
Or if it was like in a park and you could use nature to kind of supplement some things.
Yeah.
But it was a warehouse.
Yeah. Well, he wouldn't have been able to use the light show thing, though.
No.
I'm thinking if he had gotten the light show thing and he had a smaller space, he might have been able to fill it out better
Yeah.
with the light show, make it dark so that way people could actually see the lights.
Yeah.
All the props, because the props looked good.
Yeah, they were good props. There was just only a couple of them.
Right. So, like, if he could fill out the space better with the props and plan for more people coming,
Yeah.
it would be better to have more supplies to give out to the children and everybody
Yeah.
than less, because he can always eat the excess.
Yeah, or donate it or something.
Yeah, and he could write off on his taxes or whatever.
Yeah, not just give them 2 jelly beans
Yeah. Yeah.
and a sip of lemonade.
Yeah. So he doesn't have experience with making an event, obviously. This was
Yeah.
the first event by his little company, House of Illuminati.
They were not ready for it
No, absolutely not.
at all.
Yeah. So after this whole thing happened, he deleted his LinkedIn, his YouTube, his personal website,
Oh.
like pretty much everything. He still has an Instagram. Leave him alone. Dude's been through enough.
Yeah, just leave people alone. Don't harass people on the internet.
Yeah. Some of the items from the event, some of the props were donated and auctioned off for charity.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Going to a local children's hospital, and some going to the British Charity for Medical Aid for Palestinians, which is awesome.
Well, that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least some good came of this.
Yeah, because those were good quality props.
Yeah, those would be great in a children's hospital. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they'd be so happy. It's adorable.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, maybe fix up the rainbow arch, because you could definitely see the lines of where you put it together, but
Yeah, it looked a little janky, but like, it was still cute though.
yeah. And you can fill those in real quick, and if
Yeah.
you're going to leave it in one place, just fill those in real quick and then
Exactly.
paint it over, and it looks perfect.
Not that bad. And the mushrooms, heckin' adorable.
Oh, yeah. Like, all the rest of the props, like, they looked really good quality.
Like, they looked decent props. They looked like
Yeah.
really decent props. But like, there just was only a couple.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't there, so we wouldn't be able to see, like, if there was any, like, big gaping holes and things, but
Right.
from the pictures, they were, like, pretty cool.
They look decent.
So, behind Billy Cole and his House of Illuminati, he basically made House of Illuminati the year before in November.
Oh, that was like just a couple months before.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. There was no time to plan.
Yeah, so I think, like a lot of people, he probably was like, I have an idea for a thing,
Yeah.
and I'm going to do all this and put it out there.
Yeah.
But he didn't plan out very well.
Yeah, I think he went in a little too hard and fast.
Yeah.
He should have taken a step back and, gotten his feet on the ground first.
Yeah, like the company was barely even finished.
Like he had a baby company, a little wee baby company.
Yeah.
Get it going first. What was the company even for?
It doesn't really say. He had a couple of different companies, actually.
Okay. Like, what's it supposed to be? Like an entertainment company? A event planning company?
I assume so. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what was it supposed to do?
Yeah, I think it was, but yeah, he has a couple of different ones. So there's some weird things with this dude that, like, there's something weird.
Okay.
He definitely has a background with working with AI generated content because he published 17 books on Amazon, all with AI generated covers and content.
Woof. It's like, I get AI generated covers. Not everybody's an artist or has the money and like means to get it like designed or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool, whatever. But to have like the contents of it be AI generated, I definitely suggest to not.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then there's, of course, a conspiracy theory about vaccinations, which is AI generated. So
Oh, of course. Oh, I can only imagine what that one has in it. Oh no.
yeah, and if it's AI generated, then it's definitely hallucinating the shit out of all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the rest of these look to be like novels.
Yeah, like sci-fi, fantasy looking things.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. And then he has his website, which is, again, only available through Web Archive.
Yeah.
It looks like trash because I think it might have been custom coded, so it didn't save like how everything looked.
Yeah. Got a PhD.
His stuff is real interesting. Yeah, so he has two different schooling. He has University of Sedona, where he got a Doctor of Psychology, a Physical Doctor, Theocentric Psychology,
Okay.
a Doctor of Philosophy, Conscious Business Ethics and Relationship Dynamics, and a Master's in Business Administration.
Ooh.
That all sounds great.
I feel like he didn't use any of it.
One, he didn't use any of it, but two, University of Sedona is not accredited. So,
Like Sedona, Arizona? It's in Arizona, right?
yes. Yes, it is Arizona. And just looking at the website, looks like it's been stuck in the 90s for a long ass time.
Yeah.
And honestly, I thought the world's largest metaphysical university system.
Oh, okay.
I thought metaphysical science was made up. It's not, but it's not something you can get like a doctorate in.
Yeah, it's not an actual science.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more of like a way of life sort of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like a religion, spirituality sort of deal. Certainly not a science, but like, oh, what's science? It's not a science.
Yeah. One of their advertisements on their University of Sedona website is the value of meditation, using the chakras
Yeah.
and the whole thing, which I know about it because my mom's all into that woo-woo shit.
Oh, same.
I'm not gonna knock it. Like, you believe what you want to believe, but like,
Yeah, if it works for you, cool, awesome.
but you can't get a doctorate in it.
No.
That's not doctorate stuff.
Even like herbalism, which has science-based things that goes into it, like the chemicals of plants and stuff like that and how they react with people. You still can't get a degree in it.
Right.
It's still not like a actually licensed thing, but that actually has science to back it up.
Right, yeah. I wonder what they say about what is metaphysics. I'm gonna get so off track. Oh, there's metaphysics.com. Oh no, we're not diving into that. No, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Too much of a rabbit hole.
No. Yeah. And then we have Advanced Learning Interactive Systems Online, which is the second part of his schooling. basically it's accredited in the US but not in the UK, and it's kind of on par with Udemy, which is the platform that you can like pick and choose classes that you can like learn from. According to his website, he got a diploma in social media marketing, business development and marketing, business process management, information technology management, legal studies, multimedia development, business and legal studies, and web design.
Wow.
Which sounds incredibly impressive.
Yeah. You would think the event would have turned out a lot better than it did.
Yeah, where did all this information go in his head?
Like, did he just like these sound cool and I'm gonna say I got these things,
Yeah.
but didn't? Or like some people can go through the school, do graduate or whatever, but not actually absorb anything in their brains to utilize later in life. Is that what happened here?
Yeah, I mean, that was me through fashion school, honestly.
I mean, that was kind of me in automotive, so I get it.
But, like, I mean, I kept some of it. Like, I know how to, like,
Yeah,
I know how to put things together, but, like,
I definitely, there's still some stuff rattling up in there, but just a lot of it, nope.
no, yeah, it's gone. It's history.
Especially the electrical stuff. Nah, man.
Mm.
That went in one ear right out the other.
I assume that shit changes every fucking car, though, too.
Oh, yeah, every year. That's why, like, I've been out of the industry for 5 years now, and I can't go back.
Yeah, no.
I've been out of it for too long. I don't fucking know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, no. It's a whole thing. But, like, business stuff doesn't change.
No.
Like, you make a plan, and you get people to help you make that plan, or help you
Yeah.
fulfill that plan.
And even, like, social media marketing and, like, website designs, like, sure, like, new platforms will come out, but the general idea is still relatively the same, I feel like.
Yeah, and like websites haven't really changed much. They still use HTML, but like as a baseline. And to make it interactive, most of them still use JavaScript and Java and all these different coding languages. But all the coding languages are pretty similar.
Plus, there's, like, a shit ton of websites that you can go to have, like, them basically build a website for you.
Yeah, like Squarespace,
Yeah.
not sponsored.
Yeah, we're not sponsored. But there are options out there.
Even WordPress.
I could probably make a freaking website, and I'm terrible with technology.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
You've seen it firsthand how bad I am.
oh yeah. Oh, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Oh man. And then we get into his work experience, which I don't understand a lot of this work experience, and maybe it's because I'm not in
Scotland.
Scotland, but like some of this seems like stuff that would be out of his purview, you know?
Maybe.
So like Commonwealth Education Partnership as a consultant, Commonwealth Secretariat as a consultant partnership coordinator.
Common.
So I was like, what the fuck is all that?
Intergovernmental organization.
Yeah.
Supports member countries to achieve the Commonwealth's aim of development democracy. Yeah, just...
Yeah. In my notes, it's just question mark, question mark, question mark. What the fuck?
What? How? Okay. Marketing consultant. That one makes sense.
Yeah, marketing consultant makes sense. And then founder and CEO to Empowerty.
The Etsy page is not affiliated.
Yeah, the Etsy page is not affiliated. Has nothing to do with this guy's Empowerty, so leave it alone.
That must be so unfortunate for people who end up having names or have business names that are similar to some infamous things. And it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't want that.
God forbid they had it first, and then they find out, oh, fuck. Somebody used the same name.
Oh, I know. It's like, God damn it. That's rough.
Yeah. Yeah. So, very interesting stuff there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll link the 60-minute interview with Billy Cole.
Yeah.
It seems like I don't think he was fully, like, able to do the stuff that he wanted to do. And I don't think he knew how to get people to help him do that.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Definitely gonna have to link that and all the other things.
Yeah. You'll notice that the comments are turned off on that interview. So,
Yes, I can imagine why.
yeah. The like to dislike ratio is not bad. 9,000 likes to 500 dislikes. That's not a bad like to dislike.
No, not bad at all.
Most of the interview is like, hey, AI is not good. Here's how to spot AI stuff.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's scary, especially when it comes to political things.
Oh, yeah.
God forbid.
Oh,
Yeah. So, obviously, you want to be careful about that. But he looks like he's really learned his lesson.
yeah.
So,
I think he had a dream. He wanted to go after it, but he didn't quite have the experience and skill set to execute it well.
yeah, and he gave himself very little time to plan it out. Like a lot of events are planned for like not just a couple months, but like years in advance.
Yeah, but like minimum, give yourself a couple months at the minimum.
Yeah. So he started the company November 2023.
And then the event was in what, February 2024?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 months, 3 months, 4 months. Yeah, not enough time.
Not enough time to plan an event. Plus, like it sounds like he was the only one that was really doing everything.
He had no partners or anything.
No, it looks like it was all just him.
Oh, that's rough. That's a lot to put on one person.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people have event coordinators who reach out to different vendors.
Get a team going.
So he had to hire the actors, he had to buy all the props, he had to secure the venue, he had he had to make the website, advertise it.
That's too much.
By one person.
That's too much.
And he had to write the script.
Ugh.
So,
yeah.
Just, yeah. Sad, unfortunate, but obviously...
Yeah.
Still a scam.
Oh. Yeah, if you don't feel like it's gonna go well, cut the cord.
Yeah.
Postpone it. Get some more planning going. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, whoa. That one.
Yeah. It was a sad one, but
It is.
I'm very good about being a downer. So, any more downer things you want to talk about, let me know, and I will absolutely research the shit out of it.
Well, I'm kind of glad this episode was a little bit more lighthearted, because next week is gonna be a doozy.
Oh, I'm not the downer this time. Woo!
Nope, it's me.
Awesome. All right, fantastic. Can't wait
right.
for next episode.
We'll see you all then, I guess.
All right, yeah, stay tuned for the next episode, y'all. Peace.
Bye-bye.